Welcome back to another episode of Discuss and Discover. I'm Lekevius Anderson, your host, and today we have Zauria Mcknight and Jaliah Cross. So we're gonna start off with them introducing themselves, and then we're gonna get into some questions and have a little conversation and discuss a few things. So let's make this a great video. All right, we're gonna start with Jaliah. Introduce yourself, what you do, stuff of that nature.
Hey y'all, my name is Jaliah Cross. Um, I'm a junior at the CHS school, and my position is choir president. This is my first year being president. Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna go to Zaria.
Hi, I'm Zauria. I'm a junior. I'm a student director of a choir.
Okay, because they a little vague, ain't gonna lie. Okay, so they both are in the Clarksville High School choir under the direction of I just said that all wrong. Andre Knowles. Great choir. I was in it, president, yeah. Can't be replaced. But Zara, you was a little vague. You was a little vague. So let's you know, add a little
I
more
was
something to
what?
it. You was a little vague. You sounded empty.
Um, I'm the student director of the Clarksdale High School Choir under the direction of Andre Knowles.
Okay, I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all a few questions, and we all gonna take turns answering the questions. Feel free to add anything or just talk about anything. Just feel free to do so. So the first question is, what inspired you to start singing and join choir just in general? So, what gave you the passion of singing? We start with Julia.
Okay, so I've been singing since I was like 3 years old. I first started off in church. You know how the old folks put you in the choir. You know. Then yeah, started singing in the church. And then my eighth grade year in middle school, we got a choir. I joined the W.A. Higgins Middle School Choir, and I gained the love for choral music. That was my first time ever hearing choral music. So then the ninth grade year, let me tell y'all a funny story. Hold on, funny story. I wasn't supposed to be in choir. I was not. I was just supposed to be a cheerleader, but somehow Zauria Mcknight told Mr. Niles that I knew how to sing. And Mr. Niles found me,
Yes, I did.
found me in the cheer room, and he asked who I was and can I sing. And he made me audition. Like it was like I had no choice. I didn't feel like I had a choice. I probably did, but I didn't feel like I had a choice. So yeah, that's when I became a part of the CHS choir, ninth grade year. Yes, it was a time. And then 10th grade, I became vice president. Didn't see that coming. And then junior year, I became president. But singing is how I express my feelings sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's pretty good. Okay, Zari.
Um, I've been singing like forever. I don't really remember when I started. I know I was little. Oh, I remember. I remember. Like I was like 4, and then I just randomly told my mama that I could sing, and she thought I was just like playing like regular singing. But I started singing, and she was like, "You actually can sing." Yeah, yeah, that's how I started. I got into choir when I was in like 8th grade, like an actual choir, because I was in church choir, but an actual choir, and I was the student director. I didn't even know what that was. And then high school, I got into a choir, high school choir. Then my 10th grade year, I became the student director, and I've been student director, ever since. I don't really know. That's all.
Okay, okay,
That's how I
that's
got
that's
into it.
pretty nice. Um, Okay. So come on to the next question. What do music mean to you? And not just on a small level. Like, try to think a little deep and think about the question. How does it make you feel? What does music make you want to do? What does different type of music, how does different types of music have a certain effect on? Either one of y'all can start.
Goes on.
Okay. Um, no, I love music. I don't know, like I don't know. Sometimes I play music when I'm happy. I play music when I wake up in the morning after I pray. I I just play music all the time. I don't think I can live without music for real. Like honestly, it's you can play it for every emotion. They got music for when you want to sleep. They got music for when you're hungry. They got music for everything. It's just music. I don't know. I love it. I don't know why.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Very, very broad. Okay, Julia.
Um, um, this music is just like, it's like words that I put together to for a certain meaning, and like it just speaks to me. Some music speaks to me. The gospel music most definitely speaks to me because that's probably my favorite genre of music, gospel. It just gives you that feeling of joy. Sometimes when you sad, you need to be uplifted. You listen to music. Sometimes you sad, you just want to be in the sad vibe. You just gonna listen to some raw wave or something. Even though he just a prince, but still like yeah. Music. I don't
It's
really know
not
how
the
to
first.
explain. It is depressing. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah,
Okay.
music is just a great feeling.
Okay, I feel you. So you kind of touched on the next question. You said gospel is your favorite genre. So the next question is, what is your favorite genre? And if you want to throw in an artist, go ahead and why? Like, what makes it your favorite? Somebody.
Gospel, yeah, it's like I just said, gospel is my favorite genre. You know, some artists that I be listening to, you got the Walls Group, Maverick City, you know, all them. Oh y'all need to listen to this song. He's in control. Cause baby, I played that song before I took the ACT.
Oh, that's
It
right.
got me through it. It
That's
got me
my
through
point.
it. It got me through it. I'm trying to tell y'all. And yeah, y'all. And also the good quartet, old school song. Yeah, we like them good quartets,
Like
baby.
high behind the mountain.
I know that's right. Yeah.
Hold on, I ain't never heard that one. High behind the mountain.
And me either, but I just agree.
Yeah.
I don't think maybe that's not the name, but
No,
it's a good
knowing
song.
you, it might not be. I don't
I hope
know.
I hope I answered that question though.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
answered it. You answered it. You answered it well. All right, come on, Zari. What's your favorite genre? Your favorite artist?
Um, I don't have a favorite artist, but like I like to listen to all type of music. Like I don't know, my playlist is so random. Like 1 minute I'm listening to R&B, then I'm listening to gospel, then I'm listening to some rap and country. It's just a bunch of music mixed up together. But what I can say I listen to like the most is like R&B. I love R&B and like old R&B. And yeah. And like when I listen to like I don't know, like stuff like who is just like Jasmine Sullivan and stuff and like I don't know like the soulful songs and the songs that really like like you can just tell that they really love what they were doing when they went in there and made that song.
Yes, yes,
I like
yes.
Okay,
music like
okay.
that. Yes. And High Behind the Mountain is an actual song. It is an actual song.
Well, how they go? I ain't never heard
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Sing some of it, cause
I don't
I
know
want to
how
hear it.
I don't know how it goes.
Sing some.
Golly.
Okay, okay. Hum how it go or something. Hum how it go, cause I really want to know how it is.
Y'all know the song, I think.
I don't know this song. I ain't never heard of
Hide
High
behind the
Behind the Mountain.
mountain.
I heard Move Mountains or something like that, but not no, High Behind the Mountain.
Okay.
I never heard of it.
No, no, I still
Y'all never
ain't
heard
never
of
heard of
it?
that. No, no. Who sing it?
Oh, you
I
talking about
don't know. I just know it's like
Uncle?
this great quartet group. It's like the men they have they like heads in the
Have we
I don't
sung
know.
this before?
Uh,
Have we sung? I
I
think we
think
have.
I know what you talk about. You
I
mm,
talking
don't I don't
about
know which
yeah,
one.
y'all
I'm
gonna.
gonna hide.
Oh, I know that song. Get
That
high.
Yeah,
you
Okay, I got
said
you.
you didn't know it.
I know it. I know it
I
now.
know
Okay, I
now.
got you. All right. All right, so
I'm gonna
we gonna move on. We gonna figure this song out now. So now we can move on. All right. Let's see. Next question. I'm trying to get the good ones out the way first. Okay, so we got the genres and all of that. Okay. So let's see. Has there been a time in during you in music, like during you singing or whatever, like how do I put this question? Has there been a time where you just felt like you didn't want to sing anymore? Has there been something that kind of had you at that point, that got you down to that point where you was just like, you know what, I don't want to sing anymore, and you just start losing love for it. And what did you do to bring your love back for it?
Well,
no. This a
there
little list.
there has been a
Messy.
time where like the stress like just being in high school in general is stressful. But like the stress from like work and working school and like so a social life and all that tied into like also being in the choir and stuff like that. And being a teen is hard anyway. So I was just like, that really was like kind of holding me back a little. And then it was a time in my life when like I would compare my voice and where I am right now as a singer um to like other people and their voices and where they are. Um and it kind of would discourage me a little bit. Like I wouldn't feel as talented as others, but eventually I thought like what's for me is for me, and I'll get there one day. And like my voice has to mature because it has changed over the years. It has gotten better. I've gotten better with other things, stuff like that. So I just kept going. That's how I got out of it.
Yeah, I agree with Zari. Like, it have been times that I thought about, I have lost my, love for music and everything. It's just because, as a teen and as in high school, you have so much going on, from activities in school, activities out of school, activities like in church, activities in the community. Like, it's just so much that and then getting ready to be a senior, and all these tests that you have to pass and all that, but you still have to have that same dedication to choir because choir is a dedication. You have to be dedicated to be in choir. So it was sometimes where I was like, I don't know if I could do this no more. It's too much stress. But I got through it because I knew deep down that I have a love for music, and I wanted to succeed in music and get my voice better. So you know, it was really a choice that I made to keep going. But I felt like it held me back a little bit from other things in life. But then I had to realize, it can't really hold you back. You holding yourself back. So, you just have to, it's about prioritizing your time for real.
Yes, all those times you was cousin, I think I'm gonna quit.
Uh,
Anyways.
Push through.
because I know, yeah, because I was, yeah, no, yeah.
Yes, Elder,
Um,
how about you answer that question as well?
Yes.
nah, that's messy right now. Nah, Okay, so all the things you said were true. Yeah, because I know when I was in choir and back in high school, back in the day, back in the gap,
It was so long
um,
ago. Wow.
so long ago. I feel so
So long
old
ago.
now.
It was what it was like a year ago. I don't
Woo,
Yeah,
so
know.
about a year
long.
ago. That's so long ago. But it's choir can be stressful, and especially like you said, becoming a senior and having to worry about a lot of stuff, and that can be very stressful because you gotta balance your time, especially when you have multiple extracurricular things that you're doing. Because I was doing ROTC, choir, what was it? I was my class's vice president, um, and just other stuff at home that a person have to deal with. Um, and it kind of makes you lose your passion, especially when you have people, especially when you're in a choir, you have people around you who aren't the best people, and there's always stuff going on with that that kind of makes you lose that interest too. Because I like singing in a choir. People coming together and being able to make the sound that a choir can make, a good choir, because not anybody can make a choir, but it takes a good choir to make a good sound. And to be able to sing with people like that, it's an amazing thing. To be able to touch people's hearts, that's an amazing thing. But that doesn't matter when, outside of all of that, at practices there's issues or, just issues altogether. So that did make me lose passion. And I walked out plenty of times.
Yeah.
Um
Yes, we know.
So did. And yeah, we ain't gonna talk about
okay.
that. We can't.
Okay. Plenty of times, but I always came back. Always came back. And now I miss it. I really do. I miss singing with the choir.
Yeah, y'all.
Man,
We
I
had to force
cried.
him to come
Yeah,
back
he
though.
was.
Don't think he just came back by himself. We had to
No, I ain't
force
come
him.
back by myself. It took a
We
good
had
Yeah,
to
time
force
too.
yeah,
him.
we had.
It takes a village, y'all. We trying to tell
Yes,
you, need
we
a
are the
village.
village.
Okay.
Little tiny
Okay.
town, little tiny.
Yeah, very, very tiny village. But what else? Y'all done made me forget my train of thought. Anyways, I miss it now though. I miss it a lot. I know the last two performances, or was it just the last one? I cried and I cried. You thought
Yes, we
somebody had
did.
died. I was just bawling. Front of my shirt just drenched. Eyes so red. But yeah, definitely been a time where I've like fallen out of love with it. I don't want to say fallen out of love with it. Struggled with it.
But I feel like that's the thing that everybody going to go through in
Yeah.
choir. Like it's a transition for everybody from coming from middle school into high school, and
Right.
Yes.
you see that it's so much more, and
Yeah,
like you
it's
have to
different. You have more like,
very different.
I don't know, you get better opportunities when you get to high school
Yeah,
and go to choir. Cause
cause
Right.
middle
they can
school
get the
choir,
scholarships.
yeah, middle school choir was fun. Like that was fun. It was so fun for us to do. But like when you got to high school, it was fun too. But like it just like you had to take it more serious because you getting scholarships. You got
Yeah.
people
And it's
all
like,
around looking at
I don't
you.
know.
You trying to go to college, you know.
Mhm. And it's like a better, like it's a you get more experience with music when you get to high school because of all the like colleges you get to go to and sing for and stuff like that. It's really good.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. The next question is, what do you think are the most important skills a choir member can have?
Okay, so the most important skills that a singer can have is number one is opening your mouth. Opening your mouth allows you to sing out and
Right.
also allows your director or your section to know if you are singing the right notes. Because if you got your mouth closed, we ain't gonna be able to hear you and know if you know it or not. And I also would say that opening your mouth gives you more confidence because you'll start to be confident in your singing more because you could actually hear yourself. Okay, so and then the next one is what I had for you. Oh, drop your jaw. Drop your jaw. Drop your jaw allows you to have a better tone, and it also allows you to sing out better too. And your music will sound so much better. Okay, and this one, it's gonna be a little weird, but it helps. It helps. I don't tell the story. It helps. Squeezing your okay, squeezing your
Y'all say
what's the appropriate way to say this?
you can say butt cheeks, squeezing your
Okay,
behind.
yeah,
But
squeezing your behind. That works too, cause it's gonna push the note out.
Right.
Okay, that's all. That's all. That's all.
All right. So there we go. We got that one. Okay. Okay. That sounds it's
Zara
okay.
gotta go.
Yeah, sorry. Let's go.
I
Yes.
think, well, you said what's good, like what's something good to have, or hmm, hmm, hmm. um, maybe discipline. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, discipline. If you have discipline, you can make it. You can make it because sometimes, um, you're not gonna want to be there. Sometimes you're not gonna want to sing a certain song. Sometimes you're just gonna be like, well, we've been singing for so long, and you still have to do it. You have to, you have to be disciplined because at the end of the day,
Mhm. Yeah.
when you make it to an assessment or a performance, it's always gonna be good. You always gonna have fun, and it's gonna be
Yes,
with
sir.
people that you love. And maybe um like a good sport, like having a great attitude about everything. Because sometimes it's going to be a solo that you don't have, that you don't get. Sometimes it's
Mhm.
going to be an opportunity that you want and you miss, or you want and you chicken out of.
Right.
Sometimes, you know, um, sometimes sometimes you're not gonna sound right on everything. Like,
Oh yes.
oh,
Mhm.
I definitely mess up a lot.
And it's not everybody. Everybody messed up, y'all.
Yeah. At some point in time.
And also, if y'all don't know, Zarya is the crack queen. Not that type, but like, but like when you sing and your voice crack,
Yes,
baby,
yes.
every performance, and that's
But
okay. That's
it's like
okay.
I always
Thank you.
say, if I don't crack at a performance, then the performance wasn't good. Because
Yeah.
I don't know, like I don't
I
know.
just feel like when you crack, you trying.
Yes, I blame it on the vibrato.
Right. Okay. I got you. Understand. Yes, sir. Um, yeah, she gonna definitely be cracked. No, I was gonna tell y'all a story, but I'm gonna leave that alone. You got enough for that. Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
Don't tell the story.
I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all on that scene because some people, it's what they saying, and you can't hear nothing they saying. Ain't enunciating their words, enunciating. However you supposed to say that word.
I know.
It's just not doing what they supposed to do as as a singer to sound good. Okay, I got you. I got you. All right, let's move on to the next question. Do you see yourself pursuing a musical career after high school? That could be a music director, that could be a professional artist, or just an artist. So what do y'all feel about that?
Um, After high school, I do plan on, still being in choir in college because like, I really do like to sing. I really do love, to sing all the time. But after college, I maybe will go another direction. I used to want to still be in, music and pursue music, but like, um, I don't know. I don't think if I could rock with like, and I'm not saying that I'm going to get famous, but you know, if my name does get known, I don't think that I would be like too comfortable with like people being in my life, you know, all the time, like cameras and stuff like that. Like I'm not shy, but like I would want to have my own privacy, in my own home. Um, I've always wanted to do Broadway, but I don't know how to like do it or get into it. I would love to do Broadway. Honestly, if that is something that I could do, I would really do Broadway, and have a backup plan, of course. But that would be like the first thing that I would try to do. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Did you answer that question?
After high school, I actually don't plan on doing choir after high school because the field that I'm going in, I feel like it would need more attention, and I won't be able to give that attention to the major that I want to go in with if I'm participating in choir because choir is also another vacation. So if I can't get into if I can't do the major that I want to, I would do choir in college. But the plan for as of now is I don't want to do it because I just feel like something else needs my attention, and I have gave my attention to choir for the last almost 3 to 4 years. So I just want to go out and do more and experience more. It's not that I would never lose my love for music because if it came back to it, I would come back to my school, help out, a few times. But it's just not something that I would want to do my whole life and go major in college for.
Yes, I would definitely be that anonymous donation.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
think
donated back to
and to the
we
band
love
too,
we love the choir.
and the band. Well, I love the band.
The choir. Hmm. Okay. Okay, that's nice. That both of y'all futures. I say futures. Lord help. Futures. That don't even sound right. What y'all want to do later on in life sounds good, and it's okay to not continue something and how that bring something from high school over to college to focus on your end goal because not everybody's end goal is to be a director or a musician or something like that. So okay, okay, I know I won't. Lord knows I won't. I'm gonna take this time out to explain the I don't even know what I call it as the background, I guess. So we got the trees, the flowers, we got some butterflies and some bees, and y'all can see our pictures encircled with a wreath of flowers. That's basically to celebrate the first day of spring, which has already passed. But since we don't do podcasts throughout the week, decorated for today and today only. Yeah. Um, but it's nice. Ain't it's pretty? I thought I was doing too much, but Zari Jalea said it look all right. So that's
It's
nice.
actually very
It's
cute.
alright, but
It's all
I ain't
right.
It's actually very cute.
hyping
Okay.
it up too much.
All
He
right.
really did his thing when he did that.
Always that one hater. Thank you, Zari. Thank you, Zari. Okay. All right. So this next question, we're gonna do a few more questions, then we're gonna wrap it up. Okay. Ooh, what has been your favorite choir moment? Zaria. I'm gonna start with Zaria.
That's hard.
Right? It's so many.
Okay, so I'm gonna give
Like
y'all time to think.
as a choir family or like in music, just the music part or like what?
Just in general, it could be as a choir family, it could
Oh,
be an
Oh my
individual
god.
thing.
Okay, so the thing is, we've been together nowadays. We be together 24/7.
Right.
Like from Sunday to Saturday, we together. So, and y'all, that could be, a problem, but it really ain't a problem because we're family. So, we gonna be together 24/7. We don't live together, but we just together. We always somewhere together. So it's so many memories and so many moments, so many funny moments. Like you can't even remember all of them. That's why
All
we
right.
record
So
so much.
how about we take the memories that you remember and pick one out of it?
See, you doing too much, but okay. Uh, uh, hold on. Okay. I don't know. I don't. I ain't got it.
I figured. Zaria, you got anything?
I think I have like two or three. I know the first one might be like when we go to like assessments with the other high school choirs and stuff, and people from our
Mm.
choir try out, and we'll support each other. I really love how we support each other. Like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I really love that part. Um, dang, it's just so many. Like, I don't know. Like from the jokes and just everything. Um,
Yeah, yeah, we joke so much. But
it's just
hold on.
joke so much.
And sometimes we joke too much, but we ain't gonna get on that. But
Oh
one
no,
of
it was this moment. Um, it was like we were at an assessment, and it was our turn to get like critiqued. It was our turn to get critiqued, and the man, he walked up while I like while I was about to start singing again. He walked up. He was just like, you just keep doing. You just keep doing what you're doing like that. And like I was so nervous and just I don't know. I was just so nervous and discouraged that day because I was just like, okay, well, I'm singing by myself right now, and if I messed up, they definitely gonna hear it, and like they can mess it up for the choir and stuff like that. And it just really just made me think like low key, like this is like this is good. Like what we doing together, I really love it. Like I don't know.
okay, so I guess mine would be okay. Probably do we call you L? They know your name LJ? But yeah,
Yeah,
LJ
call me
graduation.
whichever
His
one.
name is LJ.
LJ graduation was one. Yeah, we was balling, crying. It was just it
Wait,
was a
what?
beautiful moment.
We was bawling and crying at my graduation. Girl, I was leaving for joy. Oh, I do I
Now
know.
do we need to pull up the pictures? But
No, I didn't
anyway,
cry. I didn't cry because he's always around. So
yeah, I ain't cried.
I
No,
didn't
let's
cry.
no.
I,
You cried at
I
graduation,
was
but let's talk
trying.
about that time I visited came back to the house. You
No,
Oh,
I did
oh
not
yeah.
cry.
Oh,
I
that's
did
another
not cry.
moment, y'all. Y'all, that's another
um
moment. When he came back, y'all, Zaria ran and cried.
I did not.
let me tell y'all.
Hmm.
So I was sitting in a chair behind Nall's desk, and she gonna come through the door, and she looked at me a good 3 times. Then on that fourth time, she looked at somebody, then she looked back at me and just sat there for a minute. Then she just screamed and started crying, screamed like she somebody that shot somebody, and then started crying. So
I
you
knew
No,
it was a
cried?
moment.
I didn't notice that you were right there. You know the camouflage from y'all suits, and I can't see. I
In the
can't see.
classroom?
I can't
What's your
see.
moment? What's your moment, Jalea? What's your moment?
Okay, so this moment did it happen this year? Okay, we went to this church in Oxford, y'all. And y'all, this church, oh no, y'all, this church just it brought some out of all of us that
Oh
we did
yeah.
not see coming. So they called the choir up to pray for all of us. And y'all, next thing I know, some of us on the floor crying, some of us crying, hugging each
Yes.
other.
Yes.
Some of us gave our life to God. They were just speaking to us, telling us how our life is about to get better. It's okay. It's okay that you don't have to deal with everything that you're going through. Like
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
they were speaking. It was a beautiful moment,
It
y'all. It
was
was such a
so.
beautiful
Oh,
moment.
it was just so
Amen.
good.
It was,
I
and I
know.
think that was the first time that we seen all of everybody cry and see their real emotions. Like nobody ever
Yes.
saw their real emotions in front of us until this day. Like this church really brought something out of us. We
Yes, it
said we
did.
gotta come. We gotta go back though, y'all. We gotta
You
go back.
really do have to go back.
I'm gonna
It
go
was
back
it
next
was
time
so it
y'all
was such a
go.
great experience. I have never like just broke down, and
Me either. I have never cried in front of folks. Like
I have
Yeah, cause she be
obviously
trying
cried.
to Jalea be
I
trying
have obviously
trying to be
cried in
y'all,
front of people.
I don't like crying in front of folks. But when that man started speaking up in my ear, I was like, "Ooh,
Just
you
I just broke
speaking." I broke down.
down.
Like he
And
was
I was trying so hard, like my lip was quivering. I was like, oh y'all.
oh yes, I was shaking and
I was the
everything.
first to go. I was the first to go.
Oh y'all, y'all, it broke my heart when I seen him on the floor, y'all. I
Yes,
was
it
just
did.
like,
Mr. Nose. He was crying.
No,
They
not
were about
Nas
to
on
put
the
the little white
floor.
covering over him. You know it was
yep,
No.
No, it was
Yup.
30 men.
I said we need one of the white covers in the choir room.
Yes, we do.
I think that's what's up. We need one. Okay,
Is it
y'all.
called? Is it called being
Yeah.
christened? Is that when you like
That's when it's I think being Christian is like that's a Catholic thing. Well, not just
oh
Catholic, but mainly Catholic. It's for the kids. It's like a
okay.
Oh, y'all.
baptism for the kids, I think.
And I also love when we go to the performances and stuff. These folks, they be cheering us on. Like they was like, just keep
Yeah.
doing what you doing.
Yes, they
We just
do.
glad y'all not out doing the y'all ain't got no
Hey,
business. Y'all doing something right
that
in the
remind
community.
me. That remind me of that time we went to. This was after we won that $5,000 while I was president.
Yes, that
Uh,
$5,000 from
Talking about
why gotta be
all
why
Nationwide.
you was
state. No,
president?
the nationwide. It was nationwide. I'm over here. Talking about all state.
Oh no, not
Nationwide.
all state, but nationwide. You know.
Yes, we was at the performance and this I think this was before we went up to perform. They noticed who we were from the TikTok and they asked us to sing a little piece of it. That was one of my favorite moments. The fact
Yeah,
that
we was in
Yes,
Pearl.
yeah, we was in
that was
Pearl.
one of the state
We was in Pearl.
assessments that we went to where
Yeah.
um yeah, afterwards after
And y'all, like, we did not know that it was a folks really outside the church that actually like will recognize us. Like,
know us, like I thought that we were like a local type of thing, but no, like
but
they
I ain't gonna tell no story. Nationwide changed everything for us. It brought so many opportunities to
yes
us.
did. We can now say that we are a nationally awarded choir. We
Yes.
always bring it up. We always bring it up. We're
And
not
also,
Yes,
if
sir.
y'all want to hear some more, go follow the TikTok
Uh-huh.
CHS Choir Scene. Go
Yeah,
follow that.
and the
it
Instagram
sound
too.
good, guys.
I'm gonna put it in the description. I'm gonna put it in the
Yeah, I'm really
description.
good. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say something, but y'all done made me lose my train of thought. Hold on, y'all. My jaw crooked. I'm
Okay,
just,
find it, find it.
you know, I ain't finna do no video podcast no more. But let me see. Over here,
What you mean no more? They could see me like this.
yeah, they can see. No, I'm just joking. I ain't got no.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
ain't got no
say.
video right now. I'm just recording audio.
Guys, I feel like y'all are vulnerable right now, so let me
So let me move on to the next question.
why is it
Um,
cheating? But it's okay.
if you could perform with any musician or any artist, just any artist, you know, just anybody, who would it be? Who would it, go ahead, Jalea, because you jumping up and down. You
Oh,
like Kenji over there.
Okay, y'all. So for gospel, I wanna perform with Kalante Gavin,
Okay.
Jacala Carr, and
Ooh.
Jonathan McReynolds.
Uh-huh. Why?
And I don't know, y'all. Like it just, I love their voices. Like their voices is just so unique, and I love how they minister too.
yes, yes. You can sit
I
and
love
cry
that.
to their
I love
music.
their songs. And we talk about R&B. Probably Gideon. Yeah.
It's like the name that I met you.
I didn't know I'll be wasting my
And
time.
y'all,
Twice. Oh.
Kalante is my man in Christ, and
Oh,
he will always be.
Oh,
this is delusional.
very,
No, that's my
very
man in
much.
Christ. God knew I needed him in my life.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yes, you're right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let
I
you.
think
Yeah.
I think I would have multiple. I know for sure, Jacqueline Carr. I would definitely, yes, I would definitely hop on a song with her. The Walls Group. I would love to be a
Yeah.
fifth wheel in that.
Oh, you know the Waller group, they not singing no more, I don't think. They
Yeah, they
said they
not
breaking
together
up.
no more. That broke
Yeah.
my
Oh yeah,
heart.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I forgot. Forgot about
Their
that.
music
But
still
if
there though,
if I
so
did have the opportunity, and
right.
when it comes down to like other music like R&B or something, oh, it's just so many. It's just so many people. So many people. I know Jasmine Sullivan. I would love to do a song with Jasmine Sullivan. Um, I don't know. It's so many.
Y'all, we need to
I
see.
just hop on a group song. Everybody hop on a song. I don't know.
Third story though. Third story.
Third story. I ain't never heard of them. Who are them?
Her story.
Who's them?
Oh,
Well, oh no, I know who Third
y'all.
Story is. I know who Third Story is. They
I
good
don't know
people.
who
They
that.
sing pretty good.
I
Hold
don't know
on.
who
I don't
that.
know if this is
Oh, Anthony Hamilton. Oh my gosh. Yes, I would.
woke up this morning, seen
Oh,
a
oh,
ladder
oh,
that you
oh,
rode.
oh, oh. Cynthia. I don't know.
Arrivo, how you say her name?
Ariva.
Arrivo.
Arrivo,
Yes,
Arrivo, Arrivo.
yes.
I don't think I'll be able to keep up with her. I don't think I'll be able to keep up with her.
I wouldn't either, but we gonna have to make some work. Maybe I could
Gonna
be in
have
the
to make.
background holding one note. I don't know.
I know that's definitely. No, definitely though. I would definitely.
You can be a tree in the background holding a note. Be one of the little props at the back of one of the plays.
Well, you know they do say you gotta start from the bottom and
Yeah.
work your way up.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's the mindset. There we go.
I need a remix
Um,
of Charlene with Anthony Hamilton.
yeah, I've been listening to that song all day. Well, not today, but yesterday I was listening to that song a lot. I don't know why, but I was listening to a lot of old R&B yesterday.
Yes,
Pretty
that
good.
be the vibe. It's a vibe.
Yes,
Or like
y'all.
a background singer on the song Sister Big Bones. I don't know something with that song. It's like Sister
Uh,
Big Bones. Oh,
I don't know that one. I don't know that.
go listen, and watch the video. Like the video is kind of yeah.
I
I
got
see why I like
somewhere to
Anthony Hamilton. Okay.
be.
Oh no, cause no, we can't sing that one.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
y'all.
no, no, let that one go.
And there's
Cut
them.
that out.
Let's
Cut
sing
that
a little.
out.
Let's sing a little Frozen. Let it go. Let's get back to
Cut that out. I
Disney.
forgot I was on. I forgot I was on.
Let it go.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna answer this question because I want to answer this question. Okay. Let's see. It's this man. He sing Marvin Sapp. I would want to sing
Yes,
with Marvin Sapp
Yes.
and Donnie. Was McClurkin? How you say his last name? I
Yeah.
can't say his last name. And the last person I would want to sing with her. 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 I would want to see.
okay.
I want to take
Hmm.
Daniel part. I want to take Daniel part on best part.
Oh,
I want to.
okay,
I want to
replacement.
take. I want to. Yeah, because I can do it. Now I ain't the best
Let
singer,
let me
but
hear. Let me hear a
I
little
can.
Let us
something.
I
let
can
us
hold a
hear a
note.
little something.
Let us hear a little something.
Yeah, let us hear.
If you love me, won't you say something?
I
Okay.
can't stand him.
If you love me, won't you? Okay, but
Oh, I hope not. They
Oh,
ain't
okay.
putting you on a
Um,
track.
they oh
They ain't
oh
putting you on a track.
okay.
I think they will a little mix
I'm
of
gonna
the
accept
church.
that. I could be a background singer like you. I can play the piano or
Oh,
something. Figure something out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do a little 1 2 on the hi hat.
I would
I'm gonna
definitely want
sing
to be on this.
spiritual.
You said what?
Me and Zauria gonna sing spiritual.
Oh no, no,
Okay.
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 no
Next
more.
Okay.
question.
Yeah. Next question. No. All right. Let's see. Okay. So this is the last few questions. Hold on. Okay. Yep. Last few questions. Who are y'all's musical influences?
Hmm. Okay, so I would say my two directors that I have had. We talk about this, like, right?
You said what?
Okay, I would say uh my two my two directors that have directed me in school choir, which is Mr. Walter Sykes and Mr. Andre Niles. Yeah.
Um, I think like of course my mother, duh,
Oh
my
yeah.
mama, my granny. Um, yeah, my directors. I love my directors. They really push me to be better and do stuff and get out of my comfort zone because at one point,
Mhm. They big on it.
yes, at one point I was like, I don't know, like I could do high notes and hit high notes, but I would I would look at how other people would sing and be like, well, I don't think this is how you're supposed to sing it and stuff like that. And yeah, just a
Right.
bunch of, yeah.
Zara, you just made me think of something that song we did. Oh, how precious. You made me think about how you was worrying about leading the song. You was like, cause you was just
Right.
so worried about it. But you even got
Because
up. I don't know what happened. But I just know that was a spirit. I just know it. Cause
That was. Oh,
if
because
the
like
whole church
if
was
I
sitting
was
down. She
allowed
told the
the
whole church
time,
up.
I
if
just
I
felt
was
like
allowed the time.
I was gonna be straining my voice singing it. Oh, I don't know
I
why.
can't
Girl, you
even worry
told the
about that.
church up.
You
I don't know
told
why.
her. I know she told me up. Cause I was up there getting ready to shout a
Yeah,
little bit.
you showed, but you
Oh,
beside me
y'all,
about
I
to
didn't
get
even
the
know.
note
I didn't
on.
even know.
I was about to give the Lord what was due.
Oh, I was
You
so
about to get
happy. I was so happy. Everybody was just having a good time. And then I'm up here with my choir family singing. I was having so
Yeah.
much fun. That was so good.
Oh,
I
it's
love,
just that was an experience. That's one of
yes.
my favorite choir moments right there. I can't say that.
Oh,
That's
and
one of my
when
favorite
I
choir
see when I see other people get solos or like the people that like rarely get solos, when I see them get solos and they do so good, it just
That's
be making
good.
me want to throw my shoe.
Mm.
Oh,
All right. Hold on, cause that moment right there, yeah. If I could go back, I go back. I go back. Let me see. Hold
ooh.
on. Before we move on to the next question, what's the word on Wingstop? Was it Wingstop or something else that was burning?
No, it wasn't Wingstop. It was the skirt up
the building
front.
beside.
Yeah, the building in front.
Let's stay home.
Beside one of them.
They said
It's
Wingstop
not
burnt down.
Wingstop though.
It's
Let's stay
false information, false advertising.
False information, y'all. We love Wingstop.
home.
Yes, it's not gone. This isn't true.
Okay. So I know we asked what was our memorable choir moments. What were the memorable performance? I know we just talked about the one I brought up, but for you, what was a memorable performance?
Okay. For me, I'll say spring concert 2024, and also our first gospel concert. Those my two favorites so far.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay. Zaria.
Memorable concert. I would say like our when like the concert. I think it was the Christmas concert when we first were starting, and like we was first starting to like get the choir started and stuff like that. And maybe that was really like the assessment. It was something different, something new, and we did good. Host.
Okay, yeah, and then another performance. Let me see. We have so many performances, like y'all. I be now that I be feeling like I got something to do every weekend, but I don't because we be
Yes.
literally be having a performance every weekend. So yeah. Another one. Um. Okay, I say we went with the ballad when we sung that ballad.
Which time? Which time? Because we've been a lot.
And yeah, you said which time?
Yes, which time when we went? Because we went multiple times. We all.
Uh, the one who wore the blue dress. I don't know. I don't know. But
I
yeah,
don't know.
y'all.
When we did the high school, like the high school, the little high school days at the school at the colleges, not high school day, but like for the
Yeah,
choir.
I know what you're
It's
talking about.
I really like when we do those because we always get to socialize and make new friends and meet new people. Listen to other choirs, hear how they learn to sing. Hear like see the difference in what we learn and what they learn, and really,
Mhm.
I really like to see stuff like
Yeah,
that because
those
it
are
really
really
shows.
good.
Yes, it really shows our training and stuff, and I don't know. I just love to see people that love music just like me and have the same passion for music like me. You know, in a
Yeah,
room
like
together.
it be when we go to these things, it be so many people like, oh, I love which one was it? I love Delta State. Delta State was good.
Yes, that was so fun. That
Cause
was
we
so
got we got out. I think this was like the first time a lot of us came out of our comfort zone and made
yes,
new friends and stuff.
yes.
We
When
socialized.
yes, we did. We did socialize. I
Yeah,
carrying
me
on
too.
conversation when I don't know the person. And I
Yeah.
actually, I was talking to people. It was good. We was talking like we was already friends. But yes, it was
But I would just say, if you plan on joining the choir, just be very dedicated. Like, but don't, I wouldn't say make it your whole life, but have enough discipline to be able to learn your music, continue going to practice, because practice is very important because that's where you learn all your music, you learn all the techniques and stuff. Because also, when you get to a performance, you don't realize, but there's folks looking at you and they're actually looking at you and seeing what you're doing, and some people can actually hear a voice, like they could pick your voice out of a whole choir and they can actually hear you. And sometimes there be directors out there that be wanting to offer you scholarships and stuff. So I just say, if you do a choir, take it serious.
yes. But it's also great to not always take it serious.
Yeah. Oh,
Sometimes you
don't be
got to joke.
serious all the time. Because
Yes,
if you be serious all the time,
it's
you're
gonna
gonna
be
take the
stressful.
fun out of it. You're gonna
Yeah,
take
it's
the
not
fun
gonna be
out of it.
funny.
All right. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up right here because we got less than 1 minute on this thing. So thank y'all for joining this episode of Discuss and Discover. We
Okay.
have Zaria and Jaliah Clarksdale High School Choir. Y'all enjoy y'all day, and I hope y'all enjoyed this episode.